Alright, so once again, I need some more. I need some fucking views. Big time here. And only because people are not farming well. I see this one guy who's actually very smart, but he just sits there with a fucking grappling hook, hitting a one enemy at a time as they try to jump from a beam to him. When he could be killing, five or six enemies at a time with a swing of his weapon. You know what I mean? Like, that is not, um, that ain't farming. I mean, it is, but it's like a super lazy and slow form of farming. If you guys want trophies, watch what I do. If you want gold, watch what I do. If you want to max your account, watch what I do. And there's no exploit, there's no cheating, there's no nothing. Set your story to easy, start a new game, do what I do, and I promise you in 100 hours or less, your account will be maxed. Huntress will be maxed. Your, chapter 1 and 2 maxed. You'll have all the rewards. You'll have millions of gold. You will have, thousands and thousands of trophies left over. You can make 50k mutation samples probably around that in a single night. I mean, fuck. Alright, so I just went to sleep. It is now nighttime. The game is set to easy, alright? Which doesn't matter. I can set it, two difficulties forward, and I could still make it through a night. Yes, I'm not going to kill as much, though, because I'm pretty sure I won't be able to one-shot things anymore. And by things, I mean volatiles. Volatiles are a bitch otherwise, so set your game to easy, and then when you play your new game plus, you'll have everything. But for your first game, play it on easy. Then play through it again on another difficulty, But for the farming aspect of the game, just set it to easy, get shit done. Alright, and this is how you're going to do it. Here we go. Let's get into it. It's nighttime. Oh, no, it's not. It's daytime. Alright, so we're going to sleep. Well, let me show you where I'm at on the map. You can do this at basically any location where there's, multiple spawns for infected. See, I got these already. I'm going to be, buying probably hundreds of the legendary weapons soon from the Huntress, and then also another probably 100 or so from Chapter 1, and those will be the slashing weapons. But and I mean, look at the bonuses on these weapons. They are fantastic. And then we can also upgrade them ourselves. We can put and now that YouTuber I was just referencing, by the way, about his very slow farming guide, the guy is smart. I mean, he's the one that got me to start using Fling and Frost together on my weapons. Though I normally recommend AoE and prefer AoE, but it does just fine. It holds its own. I don't get the stagger that he was getting on the volatiles, but then again I might. But I one-shot, so it's hard to tell. So, alright, but we're rocking Spark and Flame on this weapon. Just because, and empowerment. I always run empowerment. We're going for the all-around maximum one-handed damage we can possibly get with as much sustain as humanly possible. If you look at my stats, we have well over 50% of melee stamina cost and stamina regen and weapon damage. We don't have any resistances or anything like that. To get our tankiness, our survival, comes from pumping everything to health and keeping this at level 1. Alright. Combat was already finished by the time we were finished with the 4th quest of the story. So, during the 3rd quest, I started. By the time the 4th quest was finished in the main story, I was already maxed out in combat. And as I progress through the story, we slowly finish up parkour. Okay? And we keep pumping more into health. We use the UV flashlight and UV bars for the end of the night when the sun is starting to come up and volatiles become scarce and they start running away from you. That way you can stop them and kill them when they're defenseless, and you can continue the farm that way. Now, the only thing is, and I don't think you're going to find anything better, because that's what I just tried to do myself. I tried to find a way to farm out rare and uncommon trophies, you know, a little bit faster, because this method will get you a fuck ton of unique trophies, but you're slowly gonna, as you complete each night, you're slowly gonna be getting those uncommons and those rares. But there's really no fast method of getting rares unless maybe you run around and kill howlers at night, trying to avoid the rest of the chase. Or I saw something about doing convoys and killing the whatchamacallits. Well, it's a different type of infected anyways, and I guess they probably give you some rares. If it's only one at a time and you have to run from convoy to convoy, I don't think it's worth it. But if they offer you more than one rare, maybe. But if you just need rares only, then maybe look at a different guide. But if you can find something that farms up a lot of rares alone, then sure. But let me show you what I have on me right now. We have over 1,000 unique. I've sold well over 10k of them so far. We have 49 rare, 152 uncommon, and 20,000 mutation samples. Okay, that's from, I believe, 2 nights. Not all of this, but the mutation samples is from 2 nights, and we probably get about 10 rare and about, I don't know, maybe more than 10. It all depends. I think you get rare from the special infected. Pretty sure. But anyways, let me actually get into the... Oh, wait. Oh, and one more thing. Hold on. Just look at the value of this. And that doesn't include mutation samples. 312,000 gold from about 4 nights or 5 nights. So, this farm, it does it all. I mean, it does everything you need. I didn't mean to go down the rope. I have the paraglider, and normally I just paraglide right to the howler. We're gonna take him out and loot him and maybe get a rare, probably an uncommon. Yep. Alright, let's kick this chase off right. Here we go, get the howler's attention. We're gonna run over here and kill any special infected that we have. There's one. He blew up on us. We do have the crossbow, but we're not going to use it. It's from the Huntress, not the PK crossbow. There we go. Take these out over here. I didn't mean to kill the howler, but that is a-okay. Yeah, let's just throw a UV bar down so things aren't so aggressive. I'll throw another one down. See, that's what I wanted to prevent. Let me turn my TV down right quick, too. There we go. Let's pull out the UV flashlight so we can kill things without getting grabbed constantly. Didn't exactly work. Hold on 1 second. I need to shut my blinds because I'm being blinded. I'm a glare at the moment. But... Alright, I dropped my controller in the process of shutting my windows. Alright, here we go. I hate getting grabbed. So much better now that I can actually see what I'm doing. Alright, so you want to always kill these spitters as soon as possible because they will fuck you up whether you have a lot of health or not. Especially if you're constantly getting grabbed. Blind him, blind anything else in front of us. Here's a spitter. Quickly take care of him. Switch to our stamina weapon because we only have 1 stamina and we need as much stamina as we can possibly get. Back. I hate getting grabbed, and tackled, and all that crap. Get the fuck off me. And of course, that's not all the trophies I have had. I've been upgrading everything in this playthrough. I'm probably at around 100 hours so far into this game, and I'm already level 68 with the Huntress. I have everything pretty close to being maxed out, like all the blueprints and you know all that good stuff. least all the important stuff is maxed. So I don't use my boosters until normally chase level 4, by the way. We already killed one volatile. I'm not doing too great here, but yeah, I can go back pretty quick. We got another spitter somewhere to deal with. Where's that? There's been one spawning up top there, as you can see. Let me just take care of him. There's another one over here. Blind him really quick. Take him out. You bastard. Yeah, I still do love shock. I might even start using shock over frost, just because I don't notice much of a difference with frost. You know, since I one-shot everything, and I feel like the AoE stun would be a little bit better for me. It's kind of preference, so whatever you feel like works best for yourself. I personally, I love shock. It does, and if you actually add up the damage, it does just about the same amount as flame, just over 5 seconds, and it's the shortest dot that you can find. It's only a 5-second dot, where flame is an 8-second dot, so you're doing slower damage, less damage over time as well. Alright, we better use a booster, or we're gonna die. There we go. Now we just gotta keep the killing going. We gotta kill as many as we can. So we have a spawn over there that we ignore. We have this spawn. We have this spawn. And then another spawn right on the other side of this little ramp or junction here. And those are the 3 spawns we run between. And we just try to get the volatiles to keep on spawning as much as often. We're just gonna keep on killing them as they come as quickly as we can. We're not gonna wait for them to attack us. We're gonna attack them even if they're just standing still. It's all about speed here, and I'm about to die. Alright, so that is a failed night. That normally does not happen. I may have to just unplug the mic so I can concentrate during the chase. I'm not all the way in it when I'm sitting here trying to explain things, so here, I always stock up on things. Always, which is why I'm not filthy fucking rich at the moment.
Good one, buddy.
We always stock up, and I can show you my crafting supply and everything afterward. My other accounts are basically maxed. I have one account that's fully maxed. Like, I'm talking 9,999 of basically everything, and except for batteries. Alright. So, when I fail a night, I don't bother to hop back down and try the chase again. What you want to do is, you want to head back to your sleep location, which I'm going to actually show you now exactly where we are on the map if you don't know. But it is the 3rd location in the game that you will come to. It's either the 3rd or the 4th quest. It's when you go to St. Joseph's Hospital with Hakon. Hakon will take you there to get your first biomarker so that you may enter and also live in Villador without prosecution. They will hang you otherwise, or kill you. They already try hanging you, and we're going to take this weapon as a backup. We're going to buy this and these. Now we're going to head back inside to sleep, and I'm going to show you exactly where we are on the map. Alright, here, this is where we're located. We're located right beside a trader, and there's a rest location here. Here is St. Joseph's Hospital, and to show you where the bazaar is. Now, there is a road that leads straight here. I think it's right here. So you have a road, it's just a straight shot from the bazaar. If you go out the side door of the bazaar, right where there's a door right around here that enters the bazaar courtyard, right? If you come out, you'll see the Metro Trinity station right in front of you. You'll go left and just follow the road all the way down. Eventually you'll come across one of those like big green medical units. You'll jump on top, jump onto another roof, jump onto another roof, and then you'll be at the windmill. From there, you paraglide down to St. Joseph's and land in front of any of the 4 or 5 howlers that are within the 3 or 4 spawns we have. Okay, and that's it. Did I already sleep? I don't think I did, so I'm gonna sleep until morning and then night. And I'm going to unplug it right about now, so just pay close attention, and you will see the outcome, exactly how many trophies we get in a single night. Here we go.
Unfortunately,
A really shitty run, but a very good example to basically what we can farm in a single fucking night. I mean, just this, half of this alone is what I'm seeing people farm on YouTube and a lot of the farming videos out there. So, yeah, now we have to go around and pick it all up. And we're going to do one more night, but I'll do it in a separate stream. Since this video gets the point across. I don't remember what I had for trophies at the start, but it's at the beginning of the video if you want to go back and take a look. It's probably within the first 5 minutes. I think it was like 45 rare, maybe 1100 unique, and maybe like 120 for the uncommon. Something like that. And then about 400,000 in gold worth of treasure. Or loot, just not counting mutation samples. That's a whole separate currency on its own, so though you sell it for gold, it's just it doesn't when you get the total of your loot inventory in your inventory, it tells you a total of what you're carrying for loot. Even though mutation samples are in your loot category, they do not calculate them in to your to the total. And it doesn't actually take that long to pick all these up, which is kind of nice. Even if you're able to get twice as many, it won't take that long. If you can try to keep all the infected, you know, in specific spots, then you can let it all pile up and, you know, just have different piles, and you can just stand there picking them up. But the more you spread them out, the longer it's going to take to pick them up. Sometimes, though, it's, you know, you'll end up with more, you know, if you're not trying to lure the infected to specific spots just to kill them. If you choose to run to every infected the second they spawn, you can kill them quicker, which means in the end you're going to end up with more trophies and gold and everything else. So, which I'll try to actually do that in the next run, because there were way too many moments in that night where I was, you know, just standing around or flailing at nothing, missing my shots, and I wasn't fighting anything. Way too many moments like that. So sadly, there isn't that many special infected here, so, you know, we have to make do with what we're getting for rares and uncommons, but oh, fuck you. Now, when these guys spawn, you can force them to respawn. if you go inside that bus right there, so if you kill them, go inside the bus and come out, and they will be right here again. And you can keep them. You can force them to keep on spawning repeatedly. If you didn't know that. If those two bandits are there, just go inside the bus, kill them, go in the bus, come back, and they will be there again. And so if there's any kind of loot you want from the bandits, you just go in and out of the bus, and you can keep killing them as well. The reason I choose this spot is mostly because I'm very used to the spot, and it's one of the earliest spots I know of early on in the game. It's a good location to fight, a lot of spawns close to one another, and so, yeah. And I try not to go too far away, like I won't normally go past these steps right here for killing, because if I feel like if I get too far away from all the, you know, all the samples on the ground, well, some of them may disappear. And so I try to stay nice and close to where I'm doing all the killing. So I kind of have like a kill box, and that kill box is right here. It's more like a kill, I don't know what shape, an L shape. So going right here, this is like the L. This is one side. This is the box. It's just not really a box. And then right here, that is your kill box. You want to keep running laps around it, trying to force them to keep spawning. And it can vary, because sometimes they just will not spawn for a moment, and that's why I keep the howlers alive, so because I know by getting the howlers' attention, I can normally force a spawn by doing so shortly after. I think that's about all of them. Let's see what we have now. Let's go into our inventory, our backpack. We have 57, 244, so I think we got about 100 unique, another 100 uncommon, and around 10 or so rare that time. But we did get another 20,000 gold. So a decent amount. Oh, wow. We had 20,000 mutation samples to begin with. Now we have 89,000. So, I mean, it's a fucking fantastic source of gold. We just made, actually, if you count in the mutation samples, we made 70,000 gold that night. That's just an estimate, but yes, 70,000 at the least. It's an underestimate. I know, I most likely made more than that, but alright, let's keep going. Then I don't remember exactly what I had to begin with for trophies, so 100 each might not be exactly accurate. We may have gotten a little bit more than that, so. Alright, so we're gonna make another attempt. I'm gonna go up here and start up the next stream and see if we can do any better. But first we're gonna hit the merchant, since we always stop at the merchant. Stock up on things we want. It's crucial to always buy crafting supplies. Always. Therefore you can eventually max out and have plenty. Alright, so I'm going to stop it here, and then I'll start up the next one, and we will go to sleep.